Phil Dickinson, leading international markets and MICE at Qatar Tourism.
Phil, it's great to see you again. I think the last time we caught up was properly, in World Travel Market in November. Lots happened since. Here we are at ITB Berlin. Catch me up. Tell me what's been going on.
Yeah, plenty's been going on. We had a strong end to the year. A lot of our tour operators, leisure and MICE business was coming in towards the end of 2023. Finished up with record numbers in Qatar, over 4 million arrivals, which very much on target for our aspirations of between 6 and 7 million by 2030. And that's continued into 2024. So that's planned. I mean, we've done a lot of work to make sure we had a lot of events going on early in the year. Obviously, the expo started towards the end of last year. But we've had Doha Jewelry and Watch Exhibition, we've had Shop Qatar, we've had the Food Festival, we've had the Aquatics, we had the AFC football, which was very popular, record numbers of spectators for again utilising our fabulous stadiums that we had for the World Cup, 24 teams, and Qatar going on to be triumphant in that competition, but we had a lot of international visitors for that. And then UFC. So our calendar. I mean, if you look at our qatarcalendar.com, and that's resulted in some record occupancies. We hit 84% occupancy for January and February. Over 1 million visitors already so far this year. So we've had a strong start to the year. We're looking to sort of continue that momentum. Obviously, moving towards the holy month now. We want to perhaps, push something that's maybe been a bit understated and underplayed before with Ramadan, and because obviously a lot of the cultural areas and the hotels go to great lengths with these beautiful big Ramadan tents and these lavish sahurs and iftars, so people can have a very authentic traditional Ramadan experience during the holy month. As I say, lots of exciting Ramadan experiences going on throughout the destination. Then we'll be doing we've got more entertainment coming through Qatar as well. We've got Kevin Hart, we've got a lot of local entertainment as well, some Disney performances, and then we go into the summer in Qatar. We'll be doing summer festivals, and then of course the calendar races on to, you've got more MotoGP, you've got Formula One coming later in the year. And I forgot to mention the Web Summit. Web Summit was a big deal. I mean, oversubscribed. People were literally queuing to get in. We were expecting about 15,000 international visitors, and I think we're going to surpass those numbers. So we're very happy the way things are going so far.
Yeah, it really feels that your sort of strategy is being proven now with the great sort of results you're sort of sharing with us in terms of reaching that kind of breadth of coverage, and I suppose enabling people to really experience Qatar, but also with that kind of specific kind of addressment of need from all of the different types of events you're running.
Yeah, I think, as you know, we've not focused so much on demographic. Exactly that, Justin. We've focused on demand spaces. What type of people would want to come to Qatar? Do they want to come for leisure? Do they want to come for pleasure? Are they coming for a business event? Are they coming for activities? Are they coming for a family relaxation? So I think we've been very busy targeting the right type of travellers in that space. So whether it's certainly on my side on the trade, so whether that's event organisers, whether on the leisure side, whether it's tour operators, OTAs, consortia, travel agencies, who are still extremely important to us. We're working very hard with the trade to make sure that we've got that engagement, pushing our Qatar specialist program, doing a lot of fam trips, getting a lot of event organisers. Weddings is a big thing that we're doing. So I think the trade interaction, coupled with our obviously activity with the consumer through our consumer campaigns as well, are sort of always on that we've had running Q1 to keep pushing the destination in our key priority markets, is certainly paying off. And I think it's sort of riding on that crest of, I know it was 2022, but I think Qatar's proving itself time and again that they can deliver these world-class events. So obviously we had World Cup, which was huge, but then we've followed that up with Web Summit, we followed that up with AFC, we followed that up with Expo. So I think it's getting that reputation now of being able to sort of deliver sort of world-class events, coupled with a great destination to come, whether it's a holiday or a stopover destination.
And of course you have the connectivity and to really ensure that you become a global destination.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're blessed with arguably the world's best airline. Keeps adding more routes and more destinations to its network. Obviously, HIA, a fabulous facility, which is expanding as well. It's got more and more to enjoy at that facility. But we've got other carriers coming in as well. So we've got Xiamen Air coming in from China. We've got Iberia coming in now as well. I think China Southern are looking to come in. There's another Cash Airlines from India. So I think from some of our high volume routes, it's great to see some more capacity coming in to sort of complement what we have with Qatar Airways.
Very interesting. You mentioned China. We've just been chatting to the team there, and 130 million outbound now. What are the other kind of real kind of growing markets for you?
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned China on a panel later today. Actually, I mean, we've seen huge growth, and I mean, if you think China only opened up for us, because obviously they opened up in phases, didn't they, in August last year, and just from August to December last year, we surpassed the numbers that we did pre-COVID. So in a 6 month period. So we see China. We have a big footprint in China. We have a rep office there that has representation in Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities. So we're working with all the key players in that market. But China, very important. Also India. India is still going to, still a growth market, right? I mean, it's quite an interesting one, India, because you've literally got more demand than you have supply. There literally isn't enough seats coming out of India at the moment to meet with the demand. That's why you've got these airlines like Vistara, they're putting in these huge orders of 500 aircraft because they know there's so much demand. It's huge domestically, but it's now growing massively internationally as well. So, but we're also seeing some good business coming out of the CIS countries. So we've got charters coming in, 5 flights a week coming in this winter from Kazakhstan. We've got flights from Belarus. We've got flights from Uzbekistan. So these are charter package holidays coming to enjoy the winter sun, value for money aspect. With these beautiful beach properties that we have. So I think we've still got our core markets. Our core markets are the likes of China, India, UK, Germany, US, and of course GCC and Saudi. They're our sort of bedrock markets, but of course if there's opportunities for example with the charters from CIS, that we're going to explore those to as well.
And as well as kind of broadening your kind of calendar of incredible events, you've also been very busy investing in the destination. Tell us a little about some of the kind of recent developments and future developments going on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we had a real surge, as you know, with a lot of new properties opening, either with the build-up to the World Cup, or some of them weren't quite ready and supplementary after the World Cup. But probably the biggest sort of projects now just open is the Mirial Water Park, which is amazing. I mean, I haven't had a chance to experience it myself yet, but I think your team's been down there doing some filming, so thank you for that. But it's spectacular. About 80 plus rides, one of the longest free drops. Sounds horrifying to me, but 85 meters plus or something. So that Mirial Water Park is out of this world apparently, and that's obviously very accessible for everybody, whether they're for locals, but obviously people coming on holiday. That's gone along with the Keftan Island Rixos. So that's our second Rixos property. So we have 2 all-inclusive offerings now, and then some beautiful new boutique properties opened up at the Habitas. We have the Habitas Rasa Brook, so that beautiful desert experience, because we're quite unique, our desert, actually where it meets the sea. So although you sort of see the dunes, you're right on the ocean as well. So that's a real sort of desert experience in a nature reserve. So that's fantastic. Obviously we've got the likes of the kite surfing beach, the Kerat Beach. We have too many to mention, but I suppose the latest one sort of to come, which we're pushing and excited about, is the Habitas, but also the Mirial Water Park.
Phil, thank you so much for the update. It's really great talking to you. Congrats on all of the success today.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks for the opportunity.